Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, The Real DJ Show. Right now, I got a story time for you.
Door, grab the keys to the 5, call my niggas on the cell, bring some weed, I got a story to tell.
So this right here happened about 2002. I was in the 8th grade. So when I was in 8th grade, I had two homeboys, one named Trey, and one name is Antonio. We just gonna call him that, you know what I'm saying? So we at school, we all friends, we all cool, you know? We went to Monroe, you know? So we go to Monroe, and mind you, Trey and Antonio, we chill all the time. We have fun, we kick it, you know, outside of school, you know, shit like that. So on this particular day, you know, it's lunchtime. You know, look, first period cool, second period cool, third period cool, fourth period. The fourth period, we have lunch. So after fourth period, right, you know, I'm up there looking for my friends that I usually hang out with. So as I'm looking for the friends that I'm usually hanging out with, I just see Trey in the corner, like he's by the basketball court and he's crying. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, bro? Like, what's going on with you? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all niggas. Right? Like a day or two before, Trey was a thief. He was a known thief. But he was a thief. He wouldn't steal from me. Like, he would steal from the stores and shit like that. You know what I mean? Bow-legged motherfucker, too. Like, he walked with his feet inwards. So, before, because his auntie used to bring him, like, Taco Bell and food and things like that, you know? So, what happened was, like, a few days before I seen him crying, so let me rewind, because I forgot to tell you that part. So, it was like maybe, this was like on a Wednesday that it happened, but on Monday, he was like, hey, bro, if you give me $2, I'll get my auntie to give you a burrito supreme. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, trusting him. He was like, all right, cool. So Antonio gave him his lunch money. Like, here you go, bro. And gave him like $2. You feel what I'm saying? He gave him $2. So he comes back up to me and is like, yo, he was like, hey, bro, I just took $2 from Antonio. You know what I mean? He was like, I just took $2 from Antonio. I was like, what? Why you steal his money? He was like, shit, I don't care. You know what I mean? He was like, shit, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, whatever. So we like, damn, bro. Like, so he was like, I told him that. I was like, how you do that? He was like, I told him that my auntie was going to get him some Taco Bell. I ain't going to give my auntie that money. I'm just going to take it myself. So what happened was that nigga came to school with Taco Bell and didn't bring the homie his burrito. You feel me? Like, when the homie could have got a pizza or something like that, right? So Monday come, he was like, so the same day he his auntie brought him the food, he was like, hey, bro, she didn't get it. She gonna bring it tomorrow. All right. So he was like, all right, bet. So last time he was like, all right, bet I'm gonna bring it tomorrow. So tomorrow comes, right? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring it tomorrow. Da, 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 da. Keep prolonging. Like, I'm gonna bring it tomorrow. So I guess on Wednesday come, right? So Wednesday, like, dude didn't eat, bro. Like, he was pissed. Antonio was pissed for the simple fact that it was like, nigga, you could have just let me have my money and I could have got a pizza or something for $2. You know, we kids. $2 is a lot, nigga. Some niggas don't get no money. So you know, telling how much he had. You know what I mean? And so, so I see this nigga crying. I see Trey crying. So this is Wednesday at lunch after fourth period. So we go to lunch. I'm seeing Trey crying. I'm like, nigga. I'm looking at him like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? But he just holding his ear like, tears coming out his eye and shit, right? So me being a homie, I'm like, nigga, what is wrong with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? But he's not even talking. He's just crying. You know what I mean? Like, just balling up. So all of a sudden, nigga, I look at the side of this nigga, and I just see Antonio. Yeah, he's skipping, right? Skipping. I'm just looking. I see him come. Hit him in the back of the head. I was like, damn. I said, yo, what the fuck is going on? So before I got to the lunch, I guess this nigga Antonio was just beating up on him. You feel what I'm saying? Just And mind you, at this time, Antonio's like 5'8", nigga. Trey is like maybe 5'2", so you know what I mean? But he just getting it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he might have got hit 2 or 3 more times before I even arrived. So he was already crying when I seen him, but when I seen the punch in the back of the head, I was like, damn, bro, you just let this nigga punch you. I don't give a fuck what the circumstances is, my nigga. He had to punch you before, because when I already ran into you, nigga, you was already crying, bro. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. Like, he was just looking like, just crying, like, just getting like abused wife, nigga. You know? I was like, damn, nigga. I mean, it wasn't my beat. Both of them was my homeboys, so I just stayed back. I didn't even want him to fight, nigga. I mean, but you gotta look at it. He kind of had to come into him. The reason why I say he had to come into him is a simple fact is, bro, you don't take nobody money, bro. There's consequences for everything, you feel what I'm saying? So, what happened was, bro, after he hit him, I guess bro got tired of being punched on. So, you know, when he got tired of being punched on, he was like, he walked up to him, you know what I'm saying? He walked up to her like that, right? And so Antonio, that nigga ready, right? So Antonio, he ready. So they over there, right? You know what I'm saying? So they walked over from the basketball courts and shit. Me, I'm just standing inside, like, damn, man, what the fuck just happened? All over a $2 burrito, but hell yeah, if I was Ant, I'd probably get the same shit, because he's trying to play me. You feel me? If I was Antonio, I would do the same thing. You feel me? So what happened was, nigga, they walked over like maybe like 20 feet away from the basketball courts, closer to the lunch area, right? I forgot who walked up to who. I think Antonio had his backpack on. So Antonio had his backpack on, right? And he was just walking like, nigga, he was just mad. So Trey, he walked over to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? One of those little, like, he sounded kind of like Prince crying. So what happened was, after that happened, this nigga said, so Trey started off with a push, like one of those shoves, like, it wasn't even a why, you know what I'm saying? It was like, ugh. And then, so Antonio, he pushed him back, like a shove, like a little, it was like a tap, like one of those, right? So Antonio pushed him with one arm. Trey pushed him with one arm. Antonio pushed him back with one arm. But Antonio already, like, nigga, is he really pushing me? Nigga, I'm about to beat your ass. They were about to fight. So Antonio pushes him back. Trey pushes him back. So Antonio takes off his backpack, like cool and shit, right? Why this nigga taking off his backpack? Trey hit him with one of these. And he's short. He 5'2", but he reached up. Wow. Wow. I was like, ooh. It was like, bow. Right? So after he hit him, he like, ugh. You feel what I'm saying? But he's still going. Right? So now, I guess this nigga, so they up there chunking him and shit. They chunking him. Somehow, this nigga Trey, he gets Antonio in a headlock. And while he getting him in a headlock, right, Antonio does like a suplex, like a little backbreaker, like pick him up like this and drop him on his back like a wrestling move, nigga. But while he's in the air, this nigga does a wrestling move too. This nigga, get in his face, right? Until he falls on the ground, nigga. So he falls on the ground and shit. So he's all the way in the air, and this nigga 5'2". I'm talking about his legs in the fucking air, bro. So I'm like, damn. 8th grade, bro. Legs in the air and shit. Bow. Lands on his back, right? So hand is on top of him, right? Antonio is on top of this nigga. So Antonio was hitting this nigga like, he's on top of him, but he's throwing windmill punches like this. He's throwing windmill punches. So Trey's like this. It's not going through anything. By the time he gets up, nigga, by the time, like he hits the ground, the seats and shit already breaking it up. And so I think I kind of saved Trey life. So, you know, they get suspended and shit. So when they get suspended, I'm like, fuck it. I'm 8th grade. I'm ditching school. I ain't going to school, nigga, right? So, you know, I'm up there laughing. I'm like, damn. So I call Antonio, like, nigga, how your lip feeling, nigga? He beat your ass. Like, that's how we doing. I was like, nigga, he beat your ass, nigga. I was like, nah, I just playing, nigga. You good, nigga? Like, cause they both my homeboys, but I'm clowning, nigga. That's how we do, nigga. He beat your ass. I shouldn't have did that, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how egos work or how I was gonna piss somebody off, because when he told me, he was like, oh, it's all good, nigga. Because when I see him, he was like, I'm gonna get his ass back. You know, if you're from Inglewood, you already know Winchell's is on 108th. So it's Winchell's, and it's a cupcake spot right there. Winchell's been there since probably forever. Probably before I was born. So it's like a little wall by Winchell's or whatever, right? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay at that wall, cause all right, so when me and Trey went home, we took 108. 108 is right before Crenshaw, you feel what I'm saying? So you'll make a left on 108th, and then we'll go down the one way, and then we'll make a left, and we'll be on Atkinson. That was his house on Atkinson. So if you go that way, we could take a, you know, and if you walk to school, you take different ways to get home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. So sometimes we just take the short way, the back street. Sometimes we take the main street and walk with everybody else. But Antonio had gave me this information. He was like, hey, yo, bro. He was like, I'm gonna beat that nigga ass. I was like, yeah. I was like, nigga, you already fought, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga shouldn't be on water under the bridge. He's like, nah, I need that rematch. So I guess I think Antonio had more like suspension time than Trey. So what happened was he had more suspension time. So when Trey got back, or I think either Antonio, so it'll be two ways we'll get to school. So one of the ways we'll go down Crenshaw, or one of the ways we'll go down 108, right? So Antonio tells me, yo, bro, I need that rematch. So while he tells me, yo, I need that rematch, I'm like, what you mean? He was like, I'm gonna stand there right by Winchell's, right by the wall next to Winchell's. When he come through, I'm gonna sneak him. I'm like, nigga, me, I'm not a type of nigga, because if you let me know I'm accessory to a setup, and I'm not that kind of nigga, bro. I don't like jumping niggas. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the idea of niggas getting jumped is cool. I think it's some hoe shit. You know what I mean? But I'm like, you know, they both my homeboys, so, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel bad if something like really bad happened to him. Like, all right, so what happens is, right, so he tells me this the night before. Like, so he tells me, I ain't tell Trey. I ain't tell this nigga Trey all day, like, but it's going through my mind, because every day I walk home with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So every day I walk home with this nigga, so it didn't feel right on my chest to, you know what I'm saying? For that. I didn't feel right. So later on that day, sure enough, I told him, I said, hey, yo, bro. I was like, this shit been on my mind all day. I'm gonna just tell you the real, bro. After school, it's up to you. I was like, you gonna fight? I was like, nigga wanna fight you after school, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, I'd rather let you know so you be prepared. And that was up to you. You wanna go this way or that way to school? So we already passing up the fire station on Crenshaw by the, we're passing up the fire station by Crenshaw. Like, not by Crenshaw High School, but on Crenshaw. It's a fire station like 106 or 108 in Crenshaw. So we passing up the fire station. So after we passed the fire station, we had to go across the street. We had to go to Winchell's. So I was like, hey, bro. So it's by the, so we'll cross by the gas station. I mean, the fire station. I said, hey, bro, check this out. I said, Antonio, he about to fight you. I was like, you see all those kids down there? I was like, Kenedra, all them other kids. You know, it was like maybe like 20 kids down there. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody knew. Everybody knew. But I was the closest to the nigga. I said, you see all those kids right there? And it was all posted. It was like, oh, here he come, here he come. Like, you know what I'm saying? Having them post up. Like, so I said, you see those kids right there? I was like, they're waiting for you to fight, bro. I was like, they're waiting for you to get down. I was like, you see that wall right there? I was like, Antonio behind that wall, so you might want to. I was like, I don't know if you want to fight or you want to go home. After him with that Denzel, you want to go to jail or you want to go home? So he was like, oh, he said, oh, shit. He was like, good looking. So what he did was, he went across the street. It was funny because they just saw him go across the street. when he went across the street, all the kids looked at him like, oh. So I'm walking down, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking down past Winchell's and shit. I'm like, all right, my nigga, I'll holler at you. I'm walking down Winchell's and shit. And Tony looking at me like, why did you tell him? I'm like, why did I tell him? I was like, nigga, all these people over here, you don't think one of them niggas told him? I was like, you don't think none of these niggas told him? I was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing it off. So you can't get mad at me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You told everybody. So maybe I was. So I look at that time like, nigga, being kids, like thinking back, might have kind of saved that nigga life. Like real shit, because as a fight, you never know what's gonna happen, what kind of back and forth is gonna happen. But at the end of the day, he didn't want to fight that dude, bro. Bigger dude. He already got they already got down. You feel me? So I didn't even tell you what happened before that. I forgot to tell you this part. So when they got suspended, nigga, I was like, yo. So right before this, rewind a little bit. When they got suspended, I was like, nigga, I ain't going to school. Fuck that, the homies. I was like, nigga, that nigga off, nigga. I'm about to be in here play Xbox, nigga. And I used to be in his house. Like, I was like, man, fuck this. I'm about to ditch and play Xbox. So, nigga, we ditching playing Xbox and shit like that. While we ditching and playing Xbox, we chilling, da 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 da. Nigga, this nigga mama come home, nigga. That nigga said, oh shit, nigga, my mama home. Nigga, this nigga had to open the closet, nigga, throw me in the closet, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga. I stayed in the closet for like 6 hours until his mama got up out of here, dog. I'm like, shit. I mean, I really stayed in the closet, bro, like on some R. Kelly 22 chapter shit, nigga. Forgot to tell y'all that shit, nigga. My neck was up there hurt, nigga. My neck was on this big ass, nigga. I was like, hey, nigga, give me some food, nigga, I'm hungry. Nigga, give me some chicken and shit, you know what I'm saying? Feed me like a hostage, nigga. I was like, nigga, I need something to drink. And I was like, hey, nigga, I gotta piss. Nigga was like, nigga handed me a stepdaddy drinking cup. Didn't even rinse it out. Nigga just gave him the, man, it was crazy, bro. This nigga used to put Windex in his daddy's cups and shit like that, dog. Like, he tried to kill his pops. It's crazy. But yeah, man, that's a story time from DJ Show. Telling y'all about one of my middle school experiences, you know what I mean? But I love y'all niggas. Hit the like, subscribe. Don't be a hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Real DJ Show. Me and this bitch, love y'all. Peace.